somebody time her out, yo.
She's in TikTok, bro.
Oh yeah. All right, we got the KILLDOZER Rampage of 2004. Chat, this is gonna be the last video of the night. We're gonna see what this one's talking about.
Flyers and album covers.
Oh, you be making album covers? Oh yeah, we gotta talk, medieval. We for sure gotta talk.
2004.
Let's see what this talk about.
Settling down in the small town of Granby, Colorado, quickly found himself at his breaking point after losing a decade-long legal battle to a powerful family dynasty who took his land and ran his muffler shop out of business. To enact revenge, the welder fortified a bulldozer into a homemade tank and set out to destroy the small town that took everything from him, resulting in a response from the Army National Guard and an Apache helicopter.
You had to take me on en masse. Well,
I thought he was gonna be a super. I thought he was gonna be like a cool dude.
This is real?
I didn't think he was gonna be a villain.
Chat, this is real. He actually built a tank out of a bulldozer?
Yeah. I thought he was gonna be some cool bored dude on a farm. I wanted to just make a cool like vehicle.
Nah, this dude might actually be a villain, bro. This might. Can you imagine
a movie? There gotta be. This has to be a movie about.
They're gonna make a movie about this if they haven't already. Can you imagine? Like you're at a military base and you get a call. Hey, yo, we need y'all to pull up. They got a dude in a tank outside. Like that's actually crazy.
There's like some Underminer stuff from the Incredibles, bro. Like,
nah, this is OD. This is like something the Spider-Man will have to save the city from, bro. Like mad random dude having a rampage in a bulldozer. What? If you sat up and really tried, you probably would be able to too.
Be able to what? Do this? Or you still talking about it?
I don't know. Is this a museum or something? You don't get turned into scrap. Bro made a Batman type of tank. That's what I'm saying. You said yes to what? The video?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Myself.
I don't know if I could make this. Maybe you could.
An auction was held in the small town of Granby, Colorado, in which a foreclosed 2-acre property was to be sold to individual bidders. And Cody Dochev, a powerful Colorado businessman, saw an opportunity to expand some of his business, with plans to buy and build a state-of-the-art concrete plant for his company, Mountain Park Concrete. But to Dochev's surprise, there was another man who had his eye on the foreclosed property, Air Force veteran and Granby newcomer, Marvin Heemeyer, who outbid Dochev and secured the 2-acre property for $42,000 to build a muffler shop and expand his welding business. A frustrated Dochev confronted Marv and advised him that the town of Granby doesn't need another car garage, to which Marv advised Dochev that the property was his for $60,000. But Dochev declined his offer and refused to give in to the blue-collar outsider. Marv left the auction with no idea what was to come. The outsider had inadvertently derailed the plans of one of Granby's most prominent and powerful families, and the Dochevs were...
Is that current day?
It is. This might be cinema.
This might be cinema, chat. We might be seeing something crazy.
By the late summer of 1992, Marvin Heemeyer settled in to his new hometown of Granby. He renovated the 2-acre property and built a large warehouse to serve as his body shop. And shortly after, Mountain View Mufflers was officially open for business. His neighbors at Mountain Park Concrete weren't too pleased, among them Cody Dochev. And in the months to follow, the Dochev secured a loan and offered Marv $250,000 for the 2-acre property. But Marv reportedly raised the price to $375,000.
I like that out of him,
and
though.
again to $1 million, further agitating the Dochevs.
He jumped from 250. Wait, no, he started out at 60K. Then we jumped to $1 million in like 3 transactions. Yeah, I like this guy. Marv's tough.
Marv's a dog.
Marv is a dog. He's not giving up for free.
Not folding under no pressure.
But I can see how this is about to go south.
A few weeks later, Marv received a letter from the town of Granby informing him that his property sewage wasn't up to code. He assumed the problem wouldn't take much work and inquired on how and where to hook up his sewage lines. But to his surprise, the lines were located nearly 500 feet from his property, and with him being responsible for the materials, construction, and months of labor, Marv was shit out of luck with a $100,000 estimate just to connect his sewage. And to add even more red tape, Marv's property didn't even have a maintenance easement. And because the easement would traverse property lines, Marv had to seek the approval of his neighbors over at Mountain Park Concrete, directly from Gus Harris and Cody Dochev.
Cody.
Oh Lord.
Marv went straight to the board of the sewer district, run by another Granby family dynasty, Ron Thompson. A friend of
Dang,
Joe
boy!
and brother
They
of
run the
Granby,
city, bro.
What was wrong with his neck?
You're not that crazy.
Ron Thompson.
Dang, boy!
Yes, that's crazy throats. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
What the
his
heck?
cheeks are connected to his neck.
That's disgusting. That's low-key creepy. That don't look real.
He doesn't have a neck. It's all one thing.
Tube.
The heck is wrong with Ron?
It's not a family I would want to mess with, bro.
Yeah, something not right with Buddy.
A friend of Docheff's and brother of Granby Mayor Dick Thompson. And like Docheff, Ron Thompson wasn't too keen on outsiders like Marv. Thompson gave him an ultimatum: $90,000 to get his sewage ordeal fixed, end up to code, or remain unconnected and face the consequences. Left with no choice, Marv refrained from connecting his sewage with hopes of finding a cheaper alternative in the future. And by November of that year, Marv returned to the sewage board and demanded easement, and settled a deal with Gus Harris to traverse his property at $20,000 per acre. But in the weeks to follow, Gus Harris ghosted Marv and failed to honor his word, forcing Marv's sewage to remain unconnected for several months. And the months became years, and by 1998, the Docheffs decided to move forward with their construction plans of a massive indoor concrete plant. Marv resisted, but wanted to maintain a cordial relationship with the Docheffs, but he was inevitably forced to act, as the Docheffs intended on building in the southwest portion of Marv's property, where Marv had already planned on building a large parking lot for his customers. The Docheffs applied for and received a bizarre location-specific zoning permit that exempts certain plots of land from zoning laws if the purpose of rezoning falls into specific categories. And by the time he figured it all out, Marv was well past the 30-day deadline to appeal the decision. Construction vehicles and operations blocked off the only road to the muffler shop, and Marv began to lose customers. Out of desperation, Marv purchased a Komatsu bulldozer to make his own road for his customers, but he was shut down by Town Hall. And by November of 2002, a judgment was made against Marv for failing to connect his sewer line. The court ordered that the muffler shop remain closed, and with the Docheff denying easement, Marv was found in violation and was fined $100 a day until he connected his sewage. On November 17th of 2003, Marv wrote a check for the amount of $3,351, which he addressed to the Cowards and Liars Department, after having felt completely violated by the Docheffs and their
He's not
Cowards
playing
and
no
liars
games no more.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This is literally an evil villain. Like, I don't blame him for becoming a villain.
He's a valid crash
They're
out.
doing him bad. They're frying him.
Like, chat, if y'all don't understand what's going on, they are literally, first of all, blocking him from being able to expand his business by making his like pipe service and all that. Then they're planning on building over his land where so he can't have customers. Now they're charging him extra money per day, but he has to be closed, so he's not making any money. Like, they're doing him so bad for no reason.
They're bullying him all.
Just because he outbid them 20 years ago or 10 years ago in 1992. Like, what are we talking about?
shady political dealings. He lawyered up and took the town of Granby to court, but failed yet again and was punished for it, as the town turned around and reimposed additional fines of up to $1,000 for leaving abandoned vehicles on the rezoned property. And to add fuel to the fire, a local Granby newspaper wrote an editorial piece speaking poorly of Marv interfering with the Docheff's business, as if Marv was the bad guy. He was now stuck in a situation he had no way out of: a useless property, zero income, and his property and belongings were auctioned off. His direction and hopes for the future were, in his mind, stolen. What once was a dream became a nightmare. He truly believed that the town of Granby maliciously conspired against him, because the town of Granby perceived to have conspired against him. And that's what officials in Granby will never understand, whether or not they had malicious intent. If you carry the tools to break a man and present yourself as the villain, perception is reality. And in April of 2004, in Marv Heemeyer's reality, revenge trumped forgiveness, as he fortified half-inch steel plates insulated with concrete on the bulldozer.
Half inch, like that thick steel plates insulated with concrete. So it's steel with concrete on the inside. That's basically indestructible.
That's crazy.
You can't do nothing, do that. And he put that on a bulldozer. Yo, this dude's crazy.
I have had a perfect life up until 1999, when I found out what the Thompsons had done to me in 92. And I am not going to take it. And I have to use the resources that I have, the wherewithal that I have, the ability that I have, the knowledge that I have to make this right. I am not walking away from it.
Chat, this is a movie.
This can't be.
Wait, I have to pause this.
That's insane.
I gotta see if there's a movie about this.
He's tough. He's mad tough.
What is this called again? The Killdozer Rampage. This gotta be a movie. Tread. Oh yeah, this is it.
Okay, Tat.
I gotta see this. But
I gotta see this.
This is not really what I'm talking about though. I don't think this is what I'm talking about.
A documentary or is it a movie?
It looked like a documentary.
Oh, don't spoil.
Yeah. Chat, this looks crazy though.
Bro, he's my GOAT. Marvin
Marvin's not playing no
Marvin
games.
Heemeyer is my GOAT, bro.
He's going crazy.
He's crazy, bro.
Maybe I'm being a coward by doing what I'm doing. Because without a doubt, I'm doing what you have done. I'm lying. I'm conspiring. I'm keeping things secret.
This is like the bad guys.
And it's
what's the show
going to
called?
happen. If I would have been married, had a family, you know, things may have gone different.
He's got nothing to lose.
Nah, if he says that, if he would have said that, bro.
But God built me for this job. You had to take me on en masse. Well, I'm going to take you on by myself.
Oh, that was hard. That was so hard. Chat, that was actually so hard. Let's go, boy.
Nah, he's the GOAT. He's him. No, he's him.
Oh
my.
You had to take me on en masse.
Oh my goodness.
Now I'm gonna take you on myself.
By himself. Oh my goodness. He's cold.
He's
the coldest.
This really happened. He's crazy.
No, he's the coldest, bro.
No, he's actually insane.
That's Aura if I've ever seen it. He's tough.
Yo, we gotta see how this ends.
Oh my.
This dude is crazy.
This is absolute cinema.
Holy.
Good morning, Colorado.
It's great to get started with you.
Good Morning Colorado starts your day with what you need. Updating
Luann, can you take us through it chronologically so people get a sense? I know it all started about 3 o'clock.
The heck is
Where
that?
did it begin? Do you know?
Marv took the dozer straight through the Mountain Park concrete plant. His arch nemesis Cody Dochev tried to stop the onslaught by ramming Marv's Killdozer with a wheel tractor scraper, but retreated once Marv opened fire through one of 3 gun ports installed on the Killdozer.
What? Oh my god!
What? He had switches on it? No.
No, he's
No.
not playing no
This can't be real.
games.
He had switches.
How have I
on it?
never heard of this?
And you told me the other dudes had to come back with his own?
They ran into each other and he left and he had the bigger truck. Yo, this is actually
This is insane. This might be the craziest video I've ever seen.
How have I never heard of this? Chat, this is the wildest story ever. How have I never heard of this, bro?
Once the concrete plant was successfully demolished,
Oh.
he moved on to Town Hall.
Oh
Next,
my.
he destroyed the Granby newspaper office that slandered his name. Police responded to the chaos and had no means to stop the dozer. Their futile attempts to open fire and pierce the fortified shell proved useless.
Police couldn't stop the slow-moving bulldozer, which was armored with heavy iron plates welded in place of windows.
Using cameras installed on the top of the shell, Marv was able to maneuver and return fire toward police. Officer Glenn Traynor of the Granby Police Department rushed the Killdozer and climbed atop the shell in an attempt to find an opening, but to his surprise, the entire shell was welded shut as one fixed piece. Marv Heemeyer had no way out and purposefully lowered the shell over himself to commit to his plans, sealing himself inside. Then Colorado State...
What?
No more.
This actually makes me so mad though. There's a lot of weirdness in the world, some cool, some bad. This is in between. This is insane.
This is crazy, bro.
I've never heard of this.
Never heard of this. This is crazy.
Chat, he fortified himself inside. And oh, this is crazy. And went to completely destroy the city. Getting shot at, planned it, and shot back. Had cameras. This is in 2004, so cameras wasn't even like this is this is next level. Just wait for the ending. I'm not even ready.
Crazy.
State Governor Bill Owens requested the National Guard to dispatch an Apache attack helicopter, as well as troops equipped with Javelin anti-tank missiles.
He is just headed westbound again. This is tape. He is again headed westbound into the downtown area. Right there, may have taken out a radiator he doesn't stop for.
And while striking a hardware store, the Killdozer turtled between the foundation and the basement, leaving the dozer stuck. And after 2 hours of pure carnage, a SWAT team approached the dozer and reported hearing the sound of a single gunshot from within, as Marvin Heemeyer, with no way out and no means to free the dozer, took his life.
Oh. But it actually just made me sad.
Nah, it is, when you think about it, it is sad too.
Like he went through all of that.
It is really sad. They took his life away. It wasn't really him. They took his life away.
Crazy. So they took his business away, his money maker. He had nothing left.
Took his land.
Was
fighting him every day. Money.
Put him in debt. Made sure that it would be almost impossible for him to make a financial comeback. And then he resorts to this, and he has to end up himself because he got stuck.
He trapped himself in there.
This is the greatest crash out of all time.
That is. It is.
And it's a valid crash out.
Valid and great crash out.
Wow. Nah, he couldn't get out.
He sealed it shut.
He lowered the steel plate on top of him to where there was no way for him to get out. He was gonna die either way. Because, I mean, there's no way he expected to get out of that alive. That's so crazy, chat. Actually, so
no
crazy.
air. Yeah, I was gonna say no airflow in there. He had to be. He was tripping.
I don't know how he did that. I don't know how he did that, chat.
After hours of trial and error, authorities were able to break open the shell using an oxyacetylene cutting torch and recovered Marvin Heemeyer's body at approximately 2 a.m. The Killdozer was demoed, and its components were destroyed and dispersed between several junkyards. The Rampage caused an estimated $7 million in property damage, and nobody was killed or injured during the incident, apart from Marvin Heemeyer. Leading up to the incident, Marv gave away all of his financial assets to his friends and family and left various notes behind for his friends and his enemies. In the end, it was perceived that Marv was sabotaging Dochev's business plans and not the other way around. And no matter how you look at it, perception is reality. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this,
Chat, that might have been the single greatest YouTube video I've ever seen.
No, generally.
That was a great video.
Wow.
Like, that story.
What the heck?
Incredible. That's an incredible story. Now, Medieval, you cooked with that one, bro.
I owe you a sub for that. Bro, what?
Wow.
Bro, I've never ever heard of anything like that, bro.
Wow.
That was actually sad too.
It was actually really sad.
That was actually sad, bro. Because he did nothing wrong.
No.
They just...
You owe me a 1v1. We could set that up, bro.
Like he said at the end of the video, from the outside looking in, the story
was probably
twisted to make him look like the bad guy.
Right.
That's just sad because he really wasn't. Like,
they probably always
all the
said
big
that
news things was probably like it was his fault. He was trying to tarnish their name.
Facts.
And then in reality, they ruined his life. He felt that was the best way to, which, I mean, realistically, was it the right thing to do? No, but like, if there's any way to crash out, that was it. Like, that was amazing. And he didn't kill nobody or hurt nobody.
Yeah, I don't know if that was his point.
So
I think he just
like,
wanted to be heard.
That was like the single greatest. Not even crash out. Like justified get back. The
Shiesty and Glock switch.
The speech he gave.
That speech he gave
was so crazy.
Is the greatest.
That speech was crazy.
That gave me chills.
That last quote gave me chills.
Because it's actually him.
But that speech was
like, it's actually him, and that's how he cooked up the message before he died.
Oh, he has switches on the tank. Can't like. He's really the GOAT though.
Yeah, that's
it.
They need to make somebody needs to base like a villain off of that, or make like a movie based off of that, but not that exact story maybe, but something similar to that, like somebody who just got did dirty so bad by everybody and got turned into the villain when in reality that's not.
That was like, bro, that was that was literally probably one of the craziest music videos.
Wow. There's more lore, movie, bro. I feel like I just watched a movie. That's insane.
That was actually.
They took his whole life away. Yeah, wow. Shout out Marv, man. Shout out
Marvin
to Marv.
Hitmeyer, bro. He's him.